marks and just do your job.
Wow.
Coming up on a lap car is Sam Mayer as they go down the back straightaway.
I'd have butterflies like B-52s in my belly right now. Goodness gracious, thinking, what would I do wrong here? Don't misstep if I was in his shoes. Again, Sam Mayer with lap 132 clicked off here. Bristol Motor Speedway. See on Colossus, this 15-year-old is going to make a lot of noise and turn some heads if he can hang on to win this.
Just past Tanner Gray, now working Rafael Lessard in the 50 car and Max McLaughlin in the 1 as they go down the back straightaway. 17 laps to go. Rafael Lessard, the next driver to get picked off. Sam Mayer is going to try to put a lap down. Let's follow the leader around as he looks to the inside of Rafael Lessard going into turn number 1. Lessard goes high. Mayer goes low. Rafael gives him lots of real estate.
15 laps left. Does this remind you what happened back in 1979? Guy by the name of Earnhardt out here kind of...
He didn't have that much lead.
But how many races had he had under his belt at Bristol before he won?
First trip here.
There you go. So Sam Mayer on the 40-year anniversary of Dale Earnhardt's first Cup victory here. Here's a 15-year-old's making his first start at Bristol. And he's 13 laps away from doing the same kind of thing that Dale Sr. did here.
So Sam Mayer crosses start-finish line. 12 laps to go at the Zombie Auto 150.
It's his to lose, folks. He is half. As he goes into 1, Cabri's coming out of 4. That tells you what kind of lead he's got with 11 laps left.
Almost 3 full seconds. He is on cruise right now.
Brandon McReynolds currently 3rd. 4th is Drew Dollar. 5th is Spencer Davis. 6th right now is the 16 ride of Derek Kraus, your points leader. 7th currently is Colin Garrett. 8th is the 24 Mason Diaz. 9th is the 50 machine of Rafael Lessard. And rounding out the top 10 is the 15 of Tanner Gray, who's had problems. And to his credits, fought it all afternoon to get him a 10th place at this point with 9 laps to go for Tanner Gray.
Boy, Tanner Gray's got to be disappointed. Coming back to Bristol, had several starts over here in the Pro Stock division, the NHRA side at Thunder Valley, and I know he was anticipating coming here and this being such a legendary place, such a legacy place. And Tanner Gray, I'm sure, is disappointed in the weekend that his team has had, getting involved in that first incident there on lap number 1, and they've never been able to overcome it.
The last thing Sam Mayer wants right now is a caution.
Oh.
He says, no problems from anybody, please. I've got 6 laps to win this thing.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Yes, don't do anything crazy anybody so I can win this thing. Sam Mayer coming up on lap traffic. It'll be Mason Diaz. He is approaching as it goes into 1 and 2.
5 laps to go. 5 laps remain. The Zombie Auto 150. Sam Mayer, the margin at the stripe was 3.3 seconds over Chase Cabry with Brandon McReynolds in 3rd.
Max McLaughlin gets out of the way so Sam can go around him. 4 laps now for Sam Mayer. 15-year-old making his first start at Bristol. You don't think this is going to get some people's attention in the industry? It will. Would we be able to say at this point a rising star in this sport, Sam Mayer?
I think that's a fair label to apply to him.
3 laps left for the 21.
It's a pretty famous number if you want to throw out legendary names. I mean, there's a guy named Pearson drove that number at one time. He was a pretty good driver, they say.
Marty Lindley, the crew chief, probably on pins and needles on top of that pit box right now, or down in the pit.
They have prepared a hot rod today.
Got 2 to go here for his driver.
1 to go. White flag in the air. Sam Mayer Last time around, Bristol Motor Speedway yesterday, he set the qualifying record. He made the fastest one-lap run. Today, 150 laps, he's led them all. Sam Mayer wins the Zombie Auto 150 at Bristol.
15-year-old Sam Mayer in his first start of the world's fastest half-mile. What an accomplishment. What an adrenaline rush for a 15-year-old youngster to bring home the checkers on any level at Bristol Motor Speedway, the world's last great Coliseum. What a win for this 15-year-old youngster by the name of Sam Mayer.
Let me correct something I just said. Chase Cabry did get credit for leading 3 laps, so my apologies. Sam Mayer led 147 out of 150. Chase Cabry comes home second. Brandon McReynolds is third. Drew Dollar fourth. Spencer Davis, with those new tires on the last stage, comes home in the 5th position.